Okay, it is now about 11:35. I have started the pit. It is going to be at a temperature of 250 to 275. We'll put the ribs on at probably around 12:30. Okay, this will be the rub that I'm using. Hope you can see that right there. It's from HEB. It is a sweet rub. These are Babyback Ribs that HEB puts on sale for about $1.97 a pound. Really good ribs. They're frozen. Put them in water in the sink. Doesn't take long to thaw them out. Okay, what you want to do on the back of the rib is a membrane. And you just get underneath there and just pull it off. It's easier if you use a spoon. Scrape one of the bones. Raise it up. Grab a hold of it and just rip it. I use a paper towel to grab it to pull it off because it really is slippery. And then what you want to do, you want to take the rib and any little bit of fat that you see like that, go ahead and trim it off. Some fat's good, but when you get that much fat where it's like that, this one's ready to be seasoned. So basically, take your rub and just start sprinkling it on. Get all the sides of it. There you go. Got all the sides of it set to the side, and I've got 4 more to do. Okay. One more time when scraping the bone. Scrape it. Get underneath it. Always start on the small end. Don't start on the other end because the other end has a fat layer on it and you won't be able to get your knife underneath it. Once you get started, just give it a pull. Get it down to that end and that's it. Back here. You get that. And just grab it, pull it out. That's all there is to it to get the skinny side. This one didn't need hardly any trimming. Very little trimming on this one here. This is a good one. More. Again, there's the lining on it. I'm going to take a spoon, find a bone. Just stick that spoon underneath it. Start peeling it back before you grab a hold of it. And you grab your paper towel and just pull it. That membrane won't let the rub get down inside of it. This one has a little fat on this side here. Not much. Okay. And now I'm ready to season all those. And I'm going to go ahead and season them and then come back. Okay, this is about how much wood I'm going to use. It's really a lot of small ones. There's not a lot of big ones. That's why I'm putting some extra bigger ones in there because that'll burn up really quick. But I'm going to smoke it and that'll get all my smoke going on it. You don't have to smoke ribs with a heavy smoke because of the size of the ribs. So I use about that much. And if I had some big chunks, these are oak. This is pecan. And if I had bigger chunks of pecan, I wouldn't be putting this oak in there. I've got the place setter for indirect heat. And the rack will go on top of that, and then the rib rack will go on top of the rack. And I'm getting ready to throw the wood chunks in there in just a minute. Okay, as you can see, the ribs are in the rack and they're getting ready to go on the pit. Smoke is in, the fire is in, and we're ready to go. Sitting at about 250 right now. I've got my thermometer set where it'll go up to 275. So between 250 and 275 is where I want it to equal out at. The ribs are on. They'll be on 12:18. They'll be on for 2 hours. I will check them to see what they look like. At that point, we'll wrap them, put butter on them, put them back in the smoker for another 2 hours. At the end of that 2 hours, we'll look at them, and if they need to be more, we will let it go. But that last hour, you open all the packages up if you want to put barbecue sauce on them, and the barbecue sauce will set in on them. That's how you do the ribs. Okay, we're now opening them up. They look pretty good. Whoops, fogged up. They look really good. We'll probably go ahead and wrap them. Okay, it is now 2:53. Left them on a little bit longer than what we wanted to, but we're going to pull them off and wrap them in foil. We've got the butter over here. Okay, so you missed me wrapping them in foil because the camera went the wrong way. But basically, you just wrap them in foil, put butter all over them. I don't know, on these here, we probably put 8 little cut sticks of butter on them. Wrap them in foil, hold them really tight, get them tight, and then put them back on. And now I've just taken them out of the foil and I'm going to let them dry out just a little bit.